Hello friends, in last video we have to see in the third experiment static torsion. Now today we are going to start the new experiment, fourth experiment, modulus of rigidity by Maxwell needle. So in this experiment I tell you first about what is the aim of this experiment. So we have to determine the modulus of rigidity of the material of the given wire by using the Maxwell needle is the main aim of our experiment. So secondly I tell you what is the apparatus we can be used in this experiment. First Maxwell needle, then a long thin wire, screw gauge, a meter scale for measuring the distance of length of hollow tube and length of wire, and then calculating the oscillations for use the time period, so required time period by using the stopwatch. So by firstly I tell you about the formula. So we use the formula eta is equal to 2 pi m1 minus m2 L square bracket close L square L upon T1 square minus T2 square R4, where capital A will L be the length of hollow tube. So these are the hollow tube and these are the total length we can be measured by using this length of capital L by using the thread and put them in scale and measure how much this the length of this tube. Then length of wire, see the wire we can be attached for the hanger, and then small m be the mass of solid cylinders, small m2 be the mass of hollow cylinders, T1 be the time period when the hollow cylinders are inside, and T2 is the time period when the solid cylinder are inside. So then after we have to get the procedure. So in this experiment, firstly you can find out the least count of screw gauge for determining for calculating radius of the wire. Then experimental wire take out the 3 or 4 different places readings and calculate the mean diameter, and then after that radius of the wire. Then fix the wire into the screw nut. We can be experimental rod, we can use this experiment for hanger attached to the wall, and fix the Maxwell's needle and at the lower end of the wire. So wire front end is attached to the wall, and then last end we can attach the hollow tube and for experimental performing. Then this inner side, first trial we get the inner side hollow cylinders inside the tube and inner positions of the solid cylinder outside the tube. So firstly we take hollow cylinder inside and solid cylinder outside, gives the trials, and required for 20 oscillations. How much time is required, corresponding time period we can note down for by using the stopwatch. So in this way we can get the 3 trials of hollow cylinder inside and solid cylinder outside, and get after that mean and for T1 time period. For in this formula is included, we get the find the time period T1. So now after that we can use the solid cylinder inside the tube, the hollow cylinder at the outside position. So same upper trial we can perform same things. We can do this solid cylinder inside and hollow cylinder outside, and in position we get the oscillations of needle and find the time corresponding required for the oscillations, and take out such 3 readings and 20 oscillations for corresponding first trial. How much time is required, this time is note down in the observation table. So after that we get the mean D and then find out the time mean T, and then find out the capital T is equal to how much time required for the 20 oscillation. Capital T is equal to small t divided by 20. So in this way, and one thing I will tell you ki in this experiment we get the solid cylinder inside, so much time is required as compared to hollow cylinder inside. Less time required for hollow cylinder inside. So after that we get the some measurements of this experiment. We get the masses of M1 and M2 of solid cylinder we can measure, and this the solid in this wire of mass M1 of solid cylinder is 380 gram, 350 gram, and hollow cylinders is 50 gram. So then we can measure the least count of screw gauge. Then after that diameter, take out the 3 different places and take out the diameter, and radius of, then diameter calculating the radius of the wire. So length of hollow tube, length of wire, and masses, here write down the masses of solid cylinders and mass of hollow cylinders. Then some observations table we have completed it. Position solid cylinder inside, time required for 20 oscillations, T1, T2, T3 means 3 trial we can note down here, and take out these 3 trials mean, and then after calculating time period for required 20 oscillations. Then same things, we get the solid cylinder outside, get 3 trials, then mean and time period. So after that I tell you some observations due to performing the experiment. We get the radius of the wire, we get 3 different places readings, and we get the first reading. First is 0.05 is a MSR, and CSR is 3, and the least count is 0.001. Put them in the formula MSR plus CSR into LC, and we get the total reading 0.053. Then similarly we take another 2 different places reading. We get the MSR is 0.05, CSR 1, and 0.001 is least count, we get the 0.051, and similarly third reading 0.05, CSR 2, then least count add 0.001, we get the total reading 0.052. So take 3 readings addition, then can calculate the mean diameter. We get that 0.052 is centimeter is mean diameter. Then radius equals to d by 2, calculating 0.026 centimeter is our radius of the wire. So some measurements, length of hollow tube we calculating capital L 40 centimeter, length of wire we get calculate the length of wire, calculate we hanging the Maxwell needle in wire from this screw attached this to this experimentally we can attach the Maxwell needle, this screw pointer. So these two places we get the reading 21 centimeter. Mass of the solid cylinder M1 350 gram, mass of hollow cylinder M2 is 80 gram. So after that we find out the observation table. So I give the readings. So solid cylinder inside, they are required for time period 20 oscillation. For first trial gives the 484, second trial 470 second, and third trial is 472 second. So these mean are 475, and time period is T divided by 20. So we get the 23.75. So after that we get the solid cylinder outside. Solid cylinder outside, we get these trials are required much time as compared to the solid cylinder inside. So here we get trial and we get the readings 680 second, 690 second trial, and third trial is 670 second. So these three readings mean 680, then time period is 34 second. So minute. Then we get in this way and put all these calculations in above mentioned this formula, and can calculating the modulus of rigidity by using Maxwell needle. So in this experiment no graph, so we put them all these calculations I tell you. So put them some calculations in these formula readings and calculate the final answer. So the answer will be calculated by using only log tables. Don't use the calci. Calci cannot be allowed in record book and your main practical exam. So student, carefully we can do some calculation only log table. So you can perform all these calculations experiments only log table. So you calculate some observations and see the observations, and you calculate the final answer. So in this way we can complete the modulus of rigidity of Maxwell needle is a 4th hour experiment. So thank you. Hello friends, in last video we have to see the third experiment, static torsion. Now today we are going to start the 4th experiment, Maxwell needle. So in this experiment, firstly we have to aim of this experiment I tell you to determine the modulus of rigidity of a given wire. So by using Maxwell needle. So in this experiment we have to use some apparatus used, Maxwell needle, then solid cylinder and hollow cylinder. So first take out the radius of the wire using screw gauge. So take 3 different places reading, then take out, put in formula MSR plus CSR into LC, and then total reading calculated. 3 different places we get the 3 readings, and then put out in formula and find out the radius of the wire. So I tell you first reading. See, wire is so thin. So in this way we get first reading. So here MSR is 0.05 and CSR is 2. So then measure the length of hollow tube by using thread. You can measure the length of hollow tube in scale. The length of hollow tube is 40 centimeter. Then you can measure, see, 40 centimeter. And then you have to measure the mass of solid cylinder. Put inside the 2 cylinders, hollow cylinder and solid cylinder. So first and then calculate the mass. The solid cylinder mass is 350 gram and hollow cylinder is 80 gram by measuring the mass. So then we have to find the length of wire when you hanging it. So first we have to take out experiment, some observation table. We will get the solid cylinder inside the tube. First put is the solid cylinder inside the tube and hollow cylinder is put outside. In this way and get the reading for complete rotation. See, in this way I can put the solid cylinder inside and hollow cylinder outside. Then in the hanger we hanging the Maxwell needle for performing the experiment. See, in this way I am hanging the So after that we calculate the length of wire. Length of wire is 21 centimeter. See. So after that we start the oscillations for solid cylinder inside. So in these oscillations we have to complete the tube is rotating from this end to this end. Complete oscillations and then take out the time rate. We get the 20 oscillations. So set the watch. See, stable the tube and how to get the oscillations. See, in this way. This position come inside the here and we get the complete one oscillation. So and start here. There is one oscillation. So first trial we have to complete it here. So first trial we get the time for required 4 minutes 6 seconds 53 millisecond. So in this way we get the another two trials for solid cylinder inside, and same way we get the then after this completion trial we get the solid cylinder outside, put the hollow cylinder inside, and get in this way 3 trial. So in this way we have to complete this experiment, and we have to get the using formula, then some calculations, put them, create it and put them the some that time periods and length of follow tube, radius, and calculate the result. So thank you.